no, it's always dangerous putting a microphone in front of Paul, so I apologize in advance if Paul offends anyone. He doesn't mean it. And we're going to talk about the new and exciting rewards and retention program for our owner-operators. So if you're under our insurance and authority, whether you're leasing a truck from us or whether you have your own, this is a savings program above and beyond the pay that you've got today, your weekly pay, your bonuses and so forth. This is above and beyond all of that. And the thought process behind it is we want to help you to save for when you eventually stop working. And again, our goal here at Hirschbach is that you stay here to retirement, and that this fund, this new program that we're going to roll out the details to you today. There was also a video that Paul and I did that you may have seen. We're going to talk about this exciting program again. And Paul, you want to give the details here, buddy?
Excuse me, I'd love to. First of all, this is an amazing benefit for independent contractors, because this really doesn't exist in the marketplace. We beat the bushes looking for sort of best in class examples, and frankly there really weren't any. But as Brad mentioned, we want to be there to help you get to the time where you can retire and enjoy your after work life. And the big thing is it's never too late to stop saving. And as we looked at the program, remember the three-legged stool? Should I bring that out again?
Sure, let's bring it out.
Okay,
I think we're going to make it into a 4, right?
I was going to do 4, but I only had 3 things to talk about.
Okay, all right.
So I cut it back.
All right.
I mean,
Still
three-
very
three-
stable.
th-
4 can get a little tippy. So
It
3 is
does.
stable.
It does. That's how bar things happen. The tippy bar stools. So we're going back to 3, right?
Okay, all right. 3 legs of the stool.
3 legs of the stool. Leg number 1.
Base pay.
Yes, best in class operator services program, including best in class pay. All right.
I didn't realize I was going to get quizzed
Yeah.
here.
I keep you on your toes.
Okay.
Number 2, Jelaine.
Equipment.
Exactly.
Okay,
Very
good.
good. Very good. Best in class lease purchase program. Best in the industry.
Okay.
So what we were missing, was leg number 3, which is the best in class retention and rewards program for independent contractors. So now we've got all the bases covered to help you through your working career, and then when you get towards the point that you retire. And I'm a little more than 2 years out, so I'm getting it full force in terms of, oh boy, are you ready? Are you going to be financially able to have a decent retirement? I mean, unless you have a real desire to keep working. Working into your 70s doesn't seem like a real fun thing to do. So this retirement program, the name of the program is the Hirschbach Motor Lines All-In Rewards and Retention Plan. And this is a plan that, again, as Brad said, is open to every independent contractor that operates under our authority, whether they're leasing a truck from GR Equipment, or Next Level Leasing actually, or have your own truck. For everybody that's with us now, that's been with us for over a year, you're going to automatically become a participant in this plan on December 1st. Okay, and what's going to happen is for every year of service that you've had with us, we're going to put $1,500 for every year into your account. So if you've been with us for, this is another quiz time, if you've been with us for 5 years, Jelaine, how much do we put in?
Oh dear. 3, 6, 7, 7,500.
Exactly.
Thank you.
She didn't like that, Paul.
Well, English major, don't put math in
Okay.
front of me.
All right, okay, so enough of the quiz time. And so there's a vesting schedule that when these contributions become yours, right? And I do have a little chart. Can I hold up the chart?
Go for it.
Okay. I have a chart here that sort of lays out, not sort of, it actually lays out, how this works. So if you're 55 or younger, the amount that we put into the account, which after 10 years would be $15,000, vests at 10 years and would pay out at the age of 65, right? Now, if, for some of the older fellows, because, it's like fine wine, you age, you age like that.
We do keep on getting better, yeah.
Okay. So if you're like 58 and you start with us, okay, then your vesting happens at 8 years and your payout still stays at age 65. Okay. So, I mean, we didn't think it made a lot of sense for somebody to, start with us at 60 years old and you have to work till you're 70 to get something out of the plan. And again, the thought is that we want you to save for retirement, so that's when the payout happens, and it comes in a lump sum at age 65. Now, if you're 61 or over and you start with us, there's a minimum vesting period of 5 years, and it pays out, in 5 years or at the time you've reached your vesting period. So this is an amazing program, and like I said, it's very. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, this is really, generous of the company. And nobody else is doing this, in the industry. The thing that, as you come into as you come into the plan, you're going to have, some vesting. So for instance, if you come into the plan and you're 64 years old, okay, you have to be in the plan for 2 years before it vests and before it pays out.
So Paul, we're putting $1,500 a year for every year that they successfully, that they're here. Right?
Correct.
Again, this is any owner operator that's under our authority. So every year we're putting $1,500 in. So where does it go? We're putting it where?
We've chosen the Principal Financial Group to be the manager of the plan.
Okay.
Okay, they're
Huge, right?
They're huge. They're
Massive
one of the largest in the world, and this is the kind of plan that they specialize in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, technically it's called a deferred compensation plan, and what you'll do is you'll have the ability to go into an account. So everybody that's participating, and I should back up for a second here, that in order to participate, you have to be here 1 year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first of the month after your anniversary date is when you become a participant.
So if I start in December of last year,
Right.
January of 2021, 13 months later, you're going to put $1,500 in my account?
That is correct.
Okay. And does it sit there? Am I able to invest it? What happens with that $1,500 at that point?
We've got an array of investment options, similar to what our company employees have in their 401k plan. We've got similar kinds of funds, all right? But one thing we did do, because there may be a couple of folks out there that procrastinate a little bit, we've selected a default investment option that sort of balances what a normal investment portfolio would be based on your age. Okay, mm-hmm. So it's a mix of stocks and bonds, and growth stocks and international stocks and things like that, and so they've got Principal's got these model portfolios that match sort of where you are in your investing career. So if you're 40 years old, if you're 25 years old versus 40 years old versus 60 years old, your time horizon is a bit different, and there will, you basically become more conservative as time goes on. Once the plan gets up and running, and again, everything's going to be loaded into principal as of December 1st, then you'll be able to set up your account, log into your account. You'll want to select your beneficiaries. If you want to make some changes to what the default investment choice is, you can do that right now. Again, the plan is a retirement plan, and that's why the targeted payout is 65 years of age. Now, there's two caveats to that. If you become disabled or if you pass away, then it pays out when those things happen. And of course, the payout would be to your beneficiaries in the case if you pass. We're going to be getting more information on to the folks that become participants. We'll be getting more information out to those folks as to exactly how to access the plan, get into your accounts and do those online kind of things.
So December 1st, so if you've been with us basically 13 months as an owner-operator, as of December 1st, you will receive $1,500 in your account for every year that you've been with us. So retroactively, I just want everyone to understand, you've been with us for 20 years. We're putting in
Well, the
well,
max-
10 year, whatever it is.
Yeah,
10 years, you're getting
15 grand.
$15,000. So
Right.
we're making this retroactive now. We're not, it's not going to be compounded or anything like that. For those of you moving forward, you're going to have the benefit of compounding with the investment. And I don't know, Paul, I mean, if you start with us, let's say, I mean, we've had people that have made it here at Hirschbach over 30 years. Let's say you start with us at 35 and you retire at 65. We're going to physically put $45,000 into your account over those 30 years.
Correct.
Now, we would expect, based on these investments and so forth, that account, some of that money is working for 30 years, some for 29, so on and so forth, that's probably at 30 years going to be worth several hundred thousands of dollars,
Hundreds
right?
of thousands of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and again, this doesn't preclude you from saving on your own. Again.
In fact, you can't put your own money into this, right?
That is correct.
That's one of the limitations. Is it's just going to be Hirschbach's money that goes into it.
Right.
And I want to dispel. There was something was talking about on Facebook or something like that. I don't know, what was it that we're putting? We want to put money somewhere.
It was some way that we were going to hide cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like hiding cash. I don't know. Much like you, I'm sure you don't like hiding it. So we like to have it.
We have
What's that down there?
We have 1,000 trucks coming in.
Yeah.
There won't be
Yeah,
much
we have quite a need for it. No,
that cash will be used. It'll
This
be out
is-
on the road.
this is truly designed to help our operators make sure that they plan for the day that none of us want to have come, the day when we stop working, right? And so that's truly the intention of this plan, is to help you build a nest egg and invest and put money aside above and beyond what you're already making now to live on and support your family. So.
But it's one of those side benefits that I think you can forget about for a while, and just know in the back of your head it's working, it's doing its job behind the scenes, and I'm sure the principal has some great track history as far as their return on investment, and something that you can check in. How often can they check in to see the growth?
Every day.
Every day, okay.
It's-
Big market, big day in the market. All of a sudden, you're following, the market shows. It might change what you're listening to on XM.
Yeah. Well, any other items, Paul, that we should mention in regards to this plan?
I think we
We hit
pretty
it?
much covered it. If you have any questions, just, I don't know, let us know and we'll
Yeah.
answer them.
For those of you, again, you've been with us for 13 months or more, we'll be reaching out to you directly to help you get your account set up and select your investments. Excuse me. Again, just to summarize, $1,500 a year is going to go into all of our owner-operators' accounts. We're going to make this retroactive for those of you that have been with us and going forward as well. And so Paul went through a lot of the details. 10 years is the basic. You need to be here 10 years for it to be vested and be 65 years of age. There's a few exceptions to that Paul went through the details on. Basically, if you're older, if you're over 55, the vesting isn't quite as long.
Right.
And if you're with us currently and you've been with us for basically 8 years or more, as we retroactively put these funds into your account, we're going to require that everyone be with us a minimum of 2 years as we start this program through 21 and 22 before you can be vested. So
I would say that is quite a testament to our partnership, to the drivers who didn't have this benefit before. This is pretty cool, and it is our way of thanking you for the loyalty that you've shown Hirschbach and kind of the team that we are out on the road and in the office. So thank you for that service.
absolutely. And again, with Thanksgiving, thank you to everyone. This is a great time to reflect. We live in the greatest country that's ever existed, and we should appreciate what we've got, the freedoms we have. COVID obviously has somewhat impacted some of that, and I know a lot of you won't be able to spend time directly with your loved ones for this Thanksgiving, but we've got incredible technology that didn't exist. I know, Paul and I, when we were growing up,
No email.
cell phones didn't exist, email, FaceTime, all this sort of stuff.
We were ripping bark off trees.
Yeah, pretty much, and eating
That's
cat
right.
food, I think, too, right, Paul?
I didn't bring that up, and dog food's not bad either.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to offend the dog food lovers.
So there's incredible technology out there, so please, appreciate what we've got, not what we don't have, and reach out to your loved ones and let them know how much you appreciate them. We certainly appreciate all of you. As we look forward to the end of this year and next year, I think, I know that there's a lot of great things to come. We'll get our freedoms back. We'll get through this COVID. Please, stay diligent and protect yourself and protect others until these vaccines come. And 2021 is going to be a really fantastic year. I truly believe that.
Well, you appreciate things more after you've suffered a little bit. So.
That's true. Contrast.
Yeah, it's contrast.
As far as
Next year, we're going to really, really appreciate
we sure
normal
will.
things.
We will. One more thing to share here. I had mentioned it, I believe, in the last podcast or the one before. We had just been recognized by Tyson as a Premier Carrier Award for, I believe, the 5th or 6th year in a row. This is special recognition from Tyson for the outstanding service that Hirschbach provides. And so a big thank you to everyone. It's a team effort winning awards like this. The drivers obviously physically do the jobs of picking up and delivering the loads. And for the non-drivers here at Hirschbach, you've also been an integral part in earning this award, in supporting our drivers and doing their jobs on a daily basis. So it's wonderful to receive these awards, and congratulations and thank you to everyone.
Great job.
With that, we'll conclude this week's podcast and look forward to talking next week. I'm not sure what we'll talk about next
Happy
week.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. If anyone's got any topics you'd like us to talk about, please send them in and let us know. You can do it on your app. through the feedback, suggestion feedback on the app.
We'll probably get a lot of accounting type of
Everybody wants to know
requests.
more about how the numbers.
Yeah, we're getting to the end of the year. This is when, you know, your staff really shines.
Yeah.
This is your Super Bowl coming up, Herzog. Don't drop the ball.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.